We begin right now with exclusive information on the latest in the Diddy investigation. I have learned from sources that investigators have found several weapons inside his homes. Several. They also have found videos. It's been reported that Diddy has collected images of people in compromising situations at his residences.
After 10 years in entertainment, we saw really what happened with R. Kelly. He went down. Then Bill Cosby, he went down. Now it is Diddy's turn to go down. Diddy has always had issues since the 90s. And that brings us to this guy, Derek Parker, who was NYPD's first hip-hop cop. Now, why did he become the hip-hop cop? Let's check it out.
Oh, you know what? Rap was different back then. When Puffy was out, or I call him Puffy, then you call him P. Diddy now. When he was out, a lot of the cases that he had problems with people when he went out to clubs or people in the music industry. It was something that was expected back then, because you got to remember, this was a different time. It was in the 90s going into the 2000s, where rap music was really exploding into the major music industry, becoming a big phenomenon. Rap took over pop music and everything else. What happened, like I said, P. Diddy he was involved in a lot of stuff. So I got called because I had created this hip hop squad. The chief and the commissioner wanted somebody to deal who was knowledgeable of the violent acts in the rap community. They didn't understand that there were so many problems in this rap community with rappers being perpetrators, being victims, and things such as that. So he wanted me to create a unit to deal with them. So I had to be out at night, at bars, at clubs, at concerts, and things like that. Not putting cases on them or following them, but to look out to make sure that there was no violence, or how I could try to quell the violence in this community.
That's right. Derek Parker became the hip hop cop because people just didn't understand what was going on in the hip hop community. So he knows Diddy from Diddy's mistakes in the 90s when times were different. At that time, you thought that maybe Diddy would have changed his style up. Well, not so much. So now we know that Diddy's home was raided. 2 homes. Miami and LA. What did they find? Let's find out.
So I have some exclusive information which you just heard. The fact, if it's true that they found a lot of weapons at his homes, what do you think this could mean?
Well, what happens here is that the federal government started a case with him. Apparently the search warrant that had his houses in Miami and LA was pre-planned already. They knew they were going to do that. So they have a much bigger case. Right now with the guns, they're going to check them. They're going to trace them, see if they were used in any crimes. They're going to go over anything about cooperators that are cooperating with them. They're going to be talking to a lot of people about certain criminal acts that he might have committed, and then go from there.
We know they found a lot of guns, a lot of drugs. But what else did they find?
And what about the videos?
Well, they're going to sift through those videos. They're going to look at them and then see if there's any criminality on those videos, and then they'll go from there.